The doctor said he never pulled anything out that big, but I think we can do better. Folks, welcome to Rebels Without a Castle. My name is Zach Savage, and I will be your lore master. This evening, I'm joined by my cast who's so thrilled that they're here with me today. They're going to go through and tell you who they are. Let's start with the most disappointed in me, Laura.
That's it. I'm sending you the other Noah Khan edit I found. Hi, hello, good evening, folks. You can call me Laura or Tutu or Laura Tutu. My pronouns are she, they, and here and now I am playing our barbarian fighter, our half-orc muscle mommy, Orient Shieldbreaker.
Perfect. Hyacinth.
Hi, I'm Hyacinth, and we were talking about fishing hooks and doctors. Don't worry about it. I am Hyacinth Wonders. My handle's Hyacinth Wonders on all the social media platforms, and tonight I'm playing Seraphina Von Willow, the High Elf Cleric. Justin!
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in tonight. I am GM Justin. You can find me on all my socials at Forever GM Justin. You can also find me over at Roll D5. We specialize in playing indie TTRPGs. I am playing Lucero Emberhold. Both he and I use he/him pronouns. Tossing over to Sam.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Sam. I go by Utah Indie on both Instagram and Twitch. Tonight I am playing Revless Noj, the pirate gunslinger rogue. And I think Pyrea, does that leave just you left?
I think so.
Take it away.
Hi, everybody. I'm Pyrea. You can find me on all socials as Pyrea. Yeah, I'm playing Espen, our Oblivion Ranger / Druid, who's ready to talk with our new best friend, Zach. On you.
Yes, your new best friend. Such a strong choice of words that we use throughout the week to describe young Carrick. So last week our friends finally made it to the Green Steel Mountains and were hailed by a strange figure alone on the path. Upon showing their seal, they were allowed passage through the famed Silver Pass, the highly guarded, and as far as anybody else knows, the only way to get through the Greensteel Mountains into Rainier Valley. The path was much shorter, almost magically shorter. After appearing on the other side, they were greeted by another little fella named Tarek, who, after a lot of conversation, was decided that he was just simply the greeter on this side of the pass, and also the first line of defense should anybody who wasn't supposed to get through make it so. Our crew, not interrogated, asked some very broad questions about their quarry and found out that a prince of Corrin has already been picked up by another group. But the other one was still here, which was all new information for everybody, that there were two princes. There was Karad, Iron Peak, and then there was Carrick, who our crew have been tasked with retrieving. I'm sure there's nothing going on there. They were pointed in the direction of Carrick's favorite hangout, the grassy knoll, and he showed that he had really no interest at all in speaking with or about anyone or anything having to do with Corrin. But Seraphina, after a lot of what is the word here? Bullying, got him to engage in a drinking
Bullying.
contest. That's textbook, actually, exactly what happened, which is fine. And he managed to drink through a third of the party before Espen brought it home as the anger, finally laying low the young dwarven prince, who finally agreed to hear them out. And there was a bit of a boost from a zone of truth from Lucero. And that's where we are now.
I'm just gonna put it out there. He did call us his friends.
Best friends is being used.
Okay, wow.
We had beers together.
To be fair, he was
To be
drinking
fair.
by himself.
Yeah.
Fair.
To be fair. He was drinking by himself, so I guess you might be his best friends by default if you're his only friends.
I'll take
Hey.
my default.
Yeah, you know what?
A win is a win.
A win is a
A win
win.
is a win.
I'll
A
take
dub is a
the
dub.
I'll take the W. I'll take the W when I can get it. Where are we going, Zach?
So you see Carrick finishes his drink and sets the tankard down on the bar and hops up off his bar stool. Don't really want to get into this here, so we're gonna go to my place if that's okay.
Yes.
Sounds reasonable.
Mm. You see he just kind of waves a hand at Shirella, pops off and grabs his warhammer that's been laid up against the bar. So this is a way back question. Who spent a good amount of time in the like arms and armory part of Corin?
I'm pretty sure it was me.
Yeah.
Because I was the one that got those damn bracers.
Yes.
I was hanging out with the blacksmiths.
Yes.
Right. I think the two of you, yes, because the two of you skirted off to go talk to people. I'm remembering now
Yeah.
specifically.
I think it was Dante and Ori who stayed, but Dante's not.
Yeah.
not
Yeah, right.
Dante is no longer here right now. Please leave a message. And we'll get back to you.
Dante's not here right now.
Okay, Ori. Could you give me just a perception check really quick?
Hey yo. I shit you not. That's a natural fucking 20.
Hey,
Let's
yeah.
What a
go.
start. What a
For a
start.
24.
So
If
with
we
a
get
20
into combat today, we're dead.
Oh, yeah.
So with a 24, as the young princeling picks up the warhammer, you notice that it is very bland, well made, but it lacks kind of that ornamentation or
It's not
you know,
showy.
the pizzazz you would expect from a craftsman
Mhm.
who prides himself on such wares.
Is there any kind of a mark on it? Like a crafter's mark?
So you the only mark that you can make out is there is the sigil of Clan Iron Peak on the kind of like on the head of the hammer in the middle. So that is two crossed hammers with a mountain peak kind of set against them.
It's nicely built. She'll tell him as they're walking.
Oh, yeah, it's what I chose as my my Drugamol. And well, I haven't really done much, so it's a little lackluster.
Do I know what that word means?
You can give me a history check.
That's a 14 for a 14.
Okay. 14 for a 14. Very good.
I got a 0 in all of my intelligence stats, bro.
Look, I know what kind of characters you play.
Raw
Um,
dogging it.
You got it. I
so
believe in you.
so with a 14, you don't necessarily like know the in-depth kind of situation. But you do remember as you guys were walking through Corin, there were dwarves that were bringing like shields and hammers and axes or helmets that looked like they were already very well, like fully formed, um, and kind of adding some kind of like small ornamentation to them. And you remember hearing that word getting thrown around in kind of like the garbled dwarven that you could kind of hear going around.
Yeah. Would it be a fair assumption then that that's sort of like a mark of your exploits?
Yeah, in a way. Yeah.
Okay. So you're meant to add to it? Is that how it works?
A dwarf's Drukmal is supposed to uh, kind of present the story of a dwarf's life. Um, if you slay a giant, you hammer a piece of their like black iron armor to it or something. Um, if you tunnel through what was thought to be like an untunnelable mountain, you might um, ornament like a golden peak on it or something like that. And when you die, it goes into your clan armory, and it's kind of a ancestor veneration type thing.
Like some kind of heirloom?
Yeah, that's the word that probably uh, means the most to it. But I haven't done anything, so. But it gets the job done. You sturdy. I not to toot my own horn, but I did a good job putting her together. So
Uh, yeah, I mean, Ori's gonna kind of shrug her shoulder, and the prince will see her own, like, big old fuck off maul strapped across her back. I mean, you don't need much to get the job done.
that's that stands twice as tall as me. That's something.
Yeah. Well, look who's carrying it. Because I'm pretty sure this dude's like at her hip.
Yes, absolutely.
She'll kind of just grin at him and wink.
Are you are you a forge kid?
Forge kid?
Yeah, I mean, no offense, you don't really seem like the type that's putting stuff together, but you know enough.
Yeah, no, my mother was a blacksmith. Didn't really get the chance to learn the trade before she passed, but I know enough to keep my shit in order.
Well, and you see he's kind of lightened up a little bit. We're not talking about kings and successions and uh secret um secret parties traversing the globe. Um we are talking about
We're talking about weapons.
we're talking about weapons, and boy, howdy.
It's like a Ren fair.
Boy, howdy! If something's gonna like lighten the mood, it's gonna be like shifting the focus onto anything but your own personal problems. God damn it! And Ori is capable of being just vulnerable enough.
Well, it's a damn shame that you don't that you don't know the trade, but who's to say, you could. You've got time. We'll circle back to this.
I gotta survive the next couple of years first, and then we'll talk maybe.
And as that conversation kind of wraps, you arrive at what almost looks like it's almost like a Viking longhouse. It's a thatched roof that has been very neatly trimmed with you can see these huge cross beams kind of making a ridge down the middle. It does seem to be made out of stone as opposed to like a wood or plaster. And but other than that, it is very plain. And you see he reaches up and grabs the door handle and goes, well, it's not much, but it's mine. So after you. And he opens the door for you guys to enter.
Give him a nod and walk in.
Walk right in.
Seraphina's gonna follow, and as she does, she's gonna lean over to Espen and go, "This is a really big fort. I've never built one this big before."
Oh, it's not. I don't think it's his house. Like he just made it like this. Unless he calls it a fort. I don't think it's a fort.
I mean, sometimes kids build forts. He's like, what, 50? So like, I don't know, it's sad. Maybe he built it because he doesn't live with his parents. He's using it instead.
I think he is old enough for a dwarf to build a house. I don't know. I guess I could ask him, but I don't know. He's kind of a little cranky.
Yeah, maybe later.
Yeah, maybe when he's like the mood shifts a little and he calms down just a little more, we can ask.
Seraphina's gonna go inside and like look around excitedly, like clearly still like, wow, this is the biggest fort I've ever been in.
It's not a okay, sure, yeah, whatever you want to call it. I guess it's kind of a fort.
See, I told you, Espen.
I mean, yeah. It's sturdier than a fort. Did you build it yourself?
I didn't actually. It's been here a while.
Mm.
Like, define a while.
A long time.
Okay. Oh, okay. So like, kind of like a school, but not a school. It's like a dorm.
You ever been inside of a house before?
Oh,
E-
well,
either of you?
well, not a house
yeah.
like this.
I've been inside the house, but it was like really big. I didn't even explore the whole thing, honestly. But this is a good one.
Where I come from on my mountain, which is a different mountain, our houses are in the trees. They're carved into the trees, so they look a lot different than this. So
Your mountain.
Mhm,
Trees.
mhm.
And where are you from?
You can see like she's mapping things out. So like if you go straight north, really, really far up, I'm from the Guardian Mountains. So a different type of
Oh,
mountain.
well, Guardian Mountains. All right, all right. No,
Mhm.
I've heard. I'd never been. It's
We
kind
don't
of
like, we don't really advertise.
yeah. Most places on Wildshire they don't advertise because it'll fucking kill you.
Well, kind of, but like we're also kind of new, but not new, and it's just like restructuring. So like this mountain over here seems pretty solid. Like they seem to know what's going on, and the silver. What was it? The silver mouth, silver pass, right?
Mine?
They
Yeah.
yeah, they know what's going on. Um, we discovered there's a hole underneath of our mountain that's like brand new. So like we're definitely restructuring. So we're not inviting lots of people. So
Brand new underground. That's
mhm, mhm.
this is something I want to hear about. I don't want you to think I don't, but it feels like something that we're gonna have to talk about at length. So I do want to hear about it. Don't forget.
Hmm. Can she tell if he's lying to her?
Can you roll insight?
Okay. Oh, that's actually pretty decent. We're gonna die in combat. 23.
23. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he seems genuinely interested.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
now that he has left the bar and is sobered up, he seems a little more
Less on edge.
yes.
Yeah, it's very different than like your underground from like your other mountains and like I don't know these mountains have underground, but like I'll think about the differences and then yeah, we can talk about it later. But
I'm sorry. You've been to the rings?
yes, some of them they let us go to.
We told you Alistair sent us.
Yeah, but I kind of thought he had I don't know, maybe he'd sought you out. Maybe he'd I don't know, found you in Black Iron or outside the Grand Gate. I didn't occur to me that you all had been inside the mountain.
I mean, he did send for us, but sent for us and told us to come to the mountain.
Well, I'll be. What's it like?
Have you not been there?
I've been in this house, like I said, a long time.
So it's just different going back. You've still been to this city you're supposed to rule, right?
If I have, I don't recall.
It was very pretty. They had very ornate carvings in some of these circles. They only let us go to a couple, so it was, kind of need to know basis, which
Yeah,
was,
no, that's kind of that whole that whole situation. Um, did you go to the did you get to see the crafters circle where the forges are and the jewelers?
oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Nori will kind of hold up her hand and the bracelet or the bracers that she got will sort of catch the light a little.
Margaret be good. That is craftsmanship right there.
I'll say. It's kept me alive so far.
Why did they send you here again? Forgive me, my mind was occupied with other things, so I don't I don't recall you saying why exactly they brought you here.
I'm not supposed to be.
Here.
That's the no. I'm not supposed to be.
Ah,
Oh,
Ah,
I thought that was more like school, like you were here to learn some other things and
Hi, and for Karad, that is exactly what it's like.
hmm. See, the strange thing is when we spoke with Alistair, there was no mention of Karad.
Mm-mm.
We were specifically told to seek you out.
Mm-hmm.
Alistair, that dog. Alistair is the only person of note who's ever visited me here.
Hmm.
He's a good fella. He's kind. And from what I understand, he advises my father as best he can.
He was very insistent when we spoke with him.
Say more so than insistent, he was adamant that you be returned. And
From what you've told me, he was dying to get you all here.
There's the clearing of the throat doesn't quite cover the gallows chuckle from Ori.
hmm,
Yeah, that's whatever his plan was. Apparently, folks were keen to make sure it did not go through, and yet here we are.
Yeah, there was a lot of arguing while we were there.
Mm. Now that sounds like what I've been told.
What have you been told, Kark?
My father and my mother, God rest her soul, were very much in love, but it came at a time where Corin and the Green Steel Mountains were at odds. We used, at least that's what I've been told, we used to kind of follow a loose structure here, similar to Corin. We had rulers, albeit they weren't kings and queens. But my father had every intention of uniting the two dwarven realms. But other folks had other plans. And
are
you see
you
he stops for a second. Anyway, Karad was born, the Stone Lord, and his queen, and was next in line for the throne. Biggest issue being I had already been born.
so you're the oldest?
That would be correct.
And in order to keep peace, they want. Okay, that makes sense.
But it's fine. I don't really want anything to do with thrones or courts or advisors or
Look us in the eyes and say that straight.
give me an insight check.
I
think
was
Zone of
literally
Truth
like,
is
I
still
want to
up.
know if this is something that he is saying because he actually believes it, or if this is something he is saying because he's been trying to convince himself.
I think we have
That
Zone of Truth still up, too.
Ooh,
uh,
yeah.
so zone of that depends actually, because I did center it on him specifically. And if I want to get specific, I'll even say like it's on his shirt. But how long did it take for us to get from the bar over to his place?
Like 10 minutes.
Okay, no, it already wore off.
Damn
But
it.
that is an 18.
I would say with an 18, the wispy tendrils of truthing magic are still slightly floating about. Um, you like as he says this, he sounds very resolute. Um, but it does sound more like there's more underneath that. There is a but.
I think as he says it again, Lucero will probably take a couple steps and just simply like look down on him and saying, "But what?"
I think Karad would make a terrible Stone Lord.
By blood, that is your right.
Depending on who you ask.
The person that sent this group on this task to find you believes in that. If you admire them as much as you claim to, you at least owe them that. Fight for
Of
what's
course.
yours.
I admire Alistair. I really do, but he wants a big change. And I don't think I am the person to bring it.
Why?
I don't know. Let me think. What do you know about ruling a people? A kingdom, about trade routes and agreements, um, allies and alliances, infrastructure.
Considering I had just got my memory back, and even then, most of it is hidden away from me, I'd have to say not a whole lot right
Right,
now.
that's exactly how much I know about all that.
Yeah, but sometimes you like learn on the fly and stuff shows up, like, a whole civilization under a mountain, and then you have to like deal with that, and then it changes in like a really big way. And if Alistair believed that you were better suited than your brother, there's got to be some sort of merit behind that.
Tell me this. If you don't believe your brother to be a better ruler than you, if things really go sideways, do you want that on your conscience, knowing that you could have done something versus seeing what terrible outcome could possibly come from this? Or are you just going to drink yourself into oblivion, hoping to forget?
That was my initial plan. I'll give you that. It's a very straightforward one. Uh, give me, Sarah, give me a persuasion or an intimidation check. It's entirely up to you.
Yeah, we'll go with persuasion.
Can I help?
Sure.
I would like to
How-
help action.
How and how
Depending
how does Ori appear to be assisting?
I think all she's gonna say is she's gonna look at Lucero and look at the princeling and tell him, yeah, no, I understand big changes. I really do. But sometimes letting the status quo sit only makes it worse. Big swings, man.
All right, go ahead and roll.
I'm so glad that you helped because that was a natural 20 on the second one, bringing it up to a 26.
Hell yeah, Justin.
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
You see, he walks over to this table that has like several like carafes and bottles on it. He reaches for a bottle and then puts it down and reaches for a carafe and pours some wine into a glass. Well, they've got a good jump on us, so we should probably move fast. But I need to do something first.
Whatever you need.
Name it.
I have someone's ass I need to kick before I leave here.
Ori's face splits into the biggest shit-eating grin. Say less, brother.
Where can we find this this ass that needs to be kicked?
Same place he always is. And you see he picks up his hammer, he downs his wine, and walks out of the door.
Okay, at the very least, we should probably make sure he doesn't get himself killed. And Ori will follow.
Yep, let's go. We'll follow wherever he's going. This will be fine.
I'm sure it's fine.
We're just
I'm sure
gonna
this is gonna be
jump someone.
totally fine.
So we'll take the rear for this one.
Perfect. So as you all see, he gets a few steps ahead of you. His legs are short. So you catch up pretty quickly. Aspen, you don't.
Finally.
It's a pretty pace.
Somebody who walks at my pace.
Yeah. He's in perfect pace with Carrick. And you see they walk. You have to go kind of like back down some more of those switchbacky steps towards the training ring that you guys saw when you were descending to the tavern, which is kind of like in the basin of the valley here, set up next to the river. So I don't know how this is going to go. I'm going to be quite honest with you. Holland is a big motherfucker. Just if he knocks me out, please grab me out before he kills me.
I can do that.
Do we want to kill him or just put him to sleep?
Now, see, when you say put him to sleep, I still just hear kill him. So,
Does he need to take a dirt nap? Or does he need to take or does he need to take just a regular nap?
oh no, he's a good lad. He's a good lad. He's just a bit of a prick.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we get
That's,
it.
yes, no, that I can handle. That I can handle. And or he's actually gonna like set aside most of the weapons, and just like pop a squat on one of the fence posts to watch.
If he's good, why are you worried he's going to kill you?
Oh well, you know things get out of hand. You never know.
Yeah, I know about that.
Well,
She
mean-
says, glancing to John.
I,
Just gonna,
good,
John's just gonna
good
keep
luck.
looking forward. No eye contact.
Espen will before the little princeling, who is her same height, by the way, wanders any further into the ring. She goes, "Good luck," and she'll pat his shoulder, and he gets guidance. So it's a D4 added to whatever he needs to.
Hmm.
Ooh.
You as he approaches, you hear a like big booming voice kind of call out as you all are approaching. And he says, "Well, look here. It looks like Garrick Boulder found friends."
Oh, I already hate him.
What if we just accidentally kill him?
No.
Fine.
I'm actually
Glare.
never mind.
Ori opens her mouth, grinds her teeth, and
And you see Carrick immediately replies back, "Oh, hold in the root. Look, now I'm gonna kick your ass. Um, do you want to go get mommy and daddy to patch you back up before when it's over?" Oh, that's right. They left you here, and that's why your last name is Root, because they don't want anybody to know that you belong to them.
oop.
Goddamn.
You guys see as that as those like words leave his lips, there is like
Fighting words.
there's well on the you can see now Hole and Root is this like very wide dwarf who's just been like beaten the hell out of training dummies in the ring. And he's got this like shaved sides, and then a long braid that goes down the back of his head. It's like bright red hair. And as these words leave Carrick's mouth, you see a little like cut open up on his face, or on Holin's face. And he calls back, "They're coming back for me. They just they needed some time to themselves, and that's why they're not here." And Carrot calls back. Sure, bud. And your puppy also ran away. And you see like another little cut opens up as Carrot continues. And he goes, and the Winter Wizard still brings you gifts. You know, all these things that kids still believe. And like another cut opens up on Hole and Root.
Oh boy.
And Carrick hops over the fence, and he goes, "You're gonna get your ass kicked by a king." And as he says king, you guys see this like energy kind of emanate from his mouth as Holden gets pushed back, and you guys hear the crack of thunder, and he falls back.
Atta boy.
What happens next is kind of sad, because Root is a big dwarf. There are people watching. There are younger dwarves and younger orcs. Carrick wholly beats the hell out of Root. And every hammer fist that comes down is coupled with another biting remark. And Carrick gets up as Root lays on the ground and goes, "That was disappointing. Ah well. We have supplies to get." And he like looks over at the crowd that has kind of assembled, and he just looks. He goes, "Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I hated all of you every single day. I hated every single one of you." And they're all just like dumbfounded.
Pop off, my liege.
Sorry, there is one thing that I do actually have to do. This took exactly as long as I thought it was going to take. We need to go visit Hetty over at the forge. And she'll have some supplies for us to get moving.
Okay.
Lead the way.
So the forge is situated kind of like in the far east of the valley. It's like a 20-minute walk. And as characteristically, you see he's like jazzed. He's like kind of like bouncing up and down, kind of like shadow boxing a little bit, and he's like, yeah, all right, we're leaving. We're getting out of here. We're going to Corin. We're going to be Stone Lord. We're gonna. Oh fuck. We're leaving.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. How badly is he flagging, DM?
It's it's pretty up and down.
Oh, is it Rapunzel after she leaves the tower?
That's that's a good comparison.
Okay. Fuck yeah! Oh God. Ah!
Listen, you didn't need any help, any guidance or anything when you were in that pit. No offense, but when we got here, it kind of seemed like you, I don't know, didn't have any skill. No offense, but
That's not true. I was very good at drinking when we went. Thank you very much.
Honestly, yeah, kind of a champion drinker there.
Yeah, he's good.
Sure, I'll take your word for that. But you seemed better at being very rude, but in a much stronger way.
Oh yeah, when you're a royal bastard, people tend to shit talk the devil out of you. So you get really good at it.
See, you have experience with lots of different types of people. That's a really good skill to have.
I didn't even know you could perform exorcisms that way.
Sorry.
You said that they would like talk the devil out of you? I didn't know you could do exorcisms that way.
That I think was just
Turn a
What is
phrase,
it?
Liv.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Turn a phrase. Turn a phrase.
No,
You'll
I
get-
think she actually has a
you'll get
point.
used to it.
That would be a good way to. Never mind.
Has this
We'll
one
move
been with you the whole time, or did you find her outside?
Whole time.
And she's
Hold on.
lovely.
I tell.
All right, yeah, if you're sure. And she made it all the way here.
Yeah.
The
I'm-
gods
She's still standing, ain't
certainly
she?
work in mysterious ways.
You have no idea.
Yeah, I feel like there's a look between Espen and Ori that's just like,
Yeah.
woof.
Yeah. Are you
Woof.
talking to the right people?
Revlis takes that moment and kind of rubs the spot on his hand a little bit. He's gonna peek underneath that cloth as slyly as he can. Is that little mark still there?
I'm trying to think of a not gross way to say this.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
You
Okay.
festered.
It's not good.
Oh boy.
The skin in almost a perfect circle.
Ooh.
In said circle is black and
Ooh.
Just full on necrosis.
yeah.
Ooh. Ew. Gross. Okay. Revlis takes half a second when he's looking at it and goes, oh, okay. And he's going to wrap it up again. And then just keep walking with everyone.
Of course he is.
Can
Yeah.
we see if anybody notices that?
Yeah, Revis, were you being sneaky?
He was at first after seeing what was going on.
But oh God.
Yeah.
Probably not. Probably not. He's like the O would have been audible enough that if people were right next to him, they would hear it.
You hear
Sure.
a message in your head, Revlis, as they're walking. Espen goes, is it your niece? Are you okay?
You heard me say, oh, and you thought my knees gave out?
Message again. No, like we were talking about gods and like that knee god. I don't remember his name, okay? I don't remember.
That's right.
And we don't really know if that's like something. Well, we think it's a curse, but still.
I need a minute. Okay, can I respond in my head?
Yeah.
Okay, this is all in my head then. I need a minute but I really need some help. And internally, I'm a little bit freaked out by something that's happening right now. I don't quite know how to feel about it or anything because we're so close to completing what we need to do. And I don't want to worry about this right now, but I think I need to worry about this right now. I'll talk to you later.
Oh, one more message. If you put your weird hand on my shoulder, I can try a cure wound and see if that makes it feel any better.
Her
This again,
weird
message.
hand.
Your weird hand.
Ooh, who said anything about a weird hand?
We had that conversation on the hill.
Espen didn't notice on the hill.
Oh, I'll be so honest. Espen, I didn't think you had noticed that. Um,
You looked really freaked out then too. I thought she did. I wrote down that she did.
Oh.
Yeah, because it was on the high five.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
You were like,
Yeah.
He tried to hide it pretty quickly after that.
yeah.
Mm.
Sure. Let's just keep walking, though. I don't want to worry anyone else about this right now.
Okay.
And he'll
Yeah.
reach his hand out and he'll place his hand on Espen's shoulder, or almost kind of like just kind of in a way where he's like trying to like walk next to her.
Yeah.
You know how
just,
like when you're
real
hiking
chill.
with friends, when you're
Real
kind of
chill.
like passing by each other, you kind
Mhm.
of give that shoulder pat or something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, he's
He's
trying to
old.
play it off.
He's old. It's a rough
He's
48.
infirm.
It's a rough 48.
Rough.
Very rough 48.
Rough 48, man.
Espen will
Oh, no, my knees.
do oh no my knees. Espen will do a because this is all I have. We'll do a third level cure wounds, and it's to touch. So I don't know if it's going to alter anything. Ooh. If it's undead, it has no effect, but we will know. So she'll cure wounds at third level, and you get
You said at third level?
probably yeah.
Are you sure?
15. Why'd you say it like that?
Why did you say
Why
that?
did you say it like that? I didn't like that.
Just remember I said it.
I don't have another option.
Okie dokie.
Oh boy.
Oh
I
boy.
drop dead right here. Just get the dwarf home.
Well, you get 15 hit points back.
Okay.
It's interesting you say that.
Oh boy.
Yeah, what?
Hmm.
What just happened? What's going on? What,
Sir,
Zachary?
Stand by as I find my
Zachary.
dice.
that didn't
Shit.
feel good right now.
So
Oh boy.
I'm scared.
Aspen, you generate that same kind of healing energy that you've done time and time again to yourself and your allies. And Revlis, you feel this deep burning in your hand.
Oh. Oh dear. Okay.
And if you look into the spot on your hand, the skin has begun to bubble as this searing, burning feeling kind of starts in your hand. It just begins to rip through your whole arm.
So you said the burning starts going up my entire arm?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay.
Pretty
Like a really bad
quickly
shot.
after that healing energy goes out, Relis is gonna kind of almost like yank his hand back, like he just touched a hot stove.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Revelus, you take, I'm so sorry, 20 points of necrotic damage.
Oh,
Lord. Okay.
okay.
So the 15 from
As
the cure, 15, so 5
no,
points. Nope.
no,
Oh,
Oh.
It didn't do anything.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Just give it-
We only took a short
oh.
rest. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We're learning. We're learning things.
Okay. Okay.
Modern medicine. Modern medicine. Modern medicine. Um.
rub some peppermint oil on it, bitch.
Revelus is wearing um a shirt that's rolled up at the sleeves. Looking down at his hand, is there
Oh, there is
a
immediately like a spider veining of
Jesus.
like black veins that they appear to stop at the cuff, but you would have to take your shirt off to see where it
Oh.
really ends. I
Okay.
can't say anybody looking at you doesn't see anything crawling up like your neck or your chest or anything.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I do have
So
like an open front shirt kind of going on as well. If I like pull part of it to the side and kind of like look down towards my shoulder, do I see anything there right now or no?
It appears that it kind of if it stops before it gets to your shoulder, and there's like you peek down, you see like a little one kind of like creeping up just past your elbow. But it seems to have like stopped there.
Oh boy.
And you just hear a voice in your head, a familiar voice that just says, "Idle hands, Revless. Idle hands."
Okay. Okay then. And in his head, he's gonna think as loud as he can. He doesn't really know how this works. He's done things like this with Espen before, but in his head, he's gonna think towards the source of that voice and just say, I'm going to have a conversation with you later. And then he's going to keep on walking, but he's going to have trailed back. And I guess he's going to be by Lucero at this point, since Lucero was bringing up the rear. Um, and he's going to look over at Lucero a couple different times and look like he's wanting to say something, but then doesn't.
I think after a couple times of doing that, he's just gonna, not even looking at you, just say, "What?"
What?
Um, Lucero, do you know anything about curses?
Depends on the curse. Requires a different level of fixing.
Uh-huh. Uh, what about um what about souls that are bound to higher beings?
I think mid like in like a very in a simultaneous move, since they are towards the back, Lucero's going to put his arm up to stop you, John, and just pause them there so that way they can let the group go a little bit further before turning to you and saying, "Elaborate, please."
It, I'm just gonna rip the cloth off of my hand. This. It looks like I am dying. And I hear a voice in my head. I don't know what to do with this.
Lucero, as Revlos holds up his hand and begins shaking it in your face and yelling about how he's dying and doesn't know what's going on. Just looks like a normal hand.
Oh, you bastard.
I think he's going to just look, raise an eyebrow, and saying, "What exactly do you see on your hand right now? Describe it to me like I'm incapable of sight.
What?
Humor me."
What? I see rotted flesh, in nearly a perfect circle all the way around at the very center of my hand. It's completely black, and there are veins of the same dark energy creeping all the way up my arm. It stops just about near my elbow. You can see it.
I think
You can see it.
Lucero, keeping his face the way that it is, he is going to slowly reach his hand up to grab on to your wrist, and it'll be very gentle. It's not like one that's going to be like rough or anything, but he's just going to put his hand on your wrist. And I would like to use my divine sense, please and thank you.
All right, for the folks at home, let me know what Divine Sense does. I
For
haven't
sure.
used that in a while.
Yeah, as an action, I can detect good and evil, and until the end of my next turn, I can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell or no location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover. I do have the ability to use this feature 4 times per long rest.
Okay.
The whole touching doesn't actually need to happen. It's more just to kind of like
Yeah.
connect with him.
You said fiend, undead, and
Fiend, undead, celestial within 60 feet.
You don't sense anything. Everything seems fairly normal, or as normal as anything has been since you've woken up.
Who else has seen your hand?
Um, Espen seen it, and you can see it.
No, but that doesn't mean that it's not affected by something, which is why I've asked you to make the description that you see, not what I see. Because to me, it just looks like you're waving your hand, your perfectly good hand, at me.
Right.
So, if something is affecting you and Espen, that is a problem we're going to have to figure out how to deal with. Because wounds should be seen by everybody, unless there's something specific that's tying the two of you together to see the same wound. Now, you don't have to tell it to me now, but I need more information as to what.
It's the Bramble King. She saw him too.
I'm not of this world, so I'll need a little more information than that. But again, we do not need to have this conversation now. That is good to know, though.
Yeah, we need to talk. We all need to talk. I need to talk to her.
Still keeping his wrist on you, he says this. We can't fix anything unless we know everything. I'm reminding you, right now you don't have to. It's late. I'm tired. We're all tired. You can tell us in the morning. There's nothing we can do about fixing it now.
Mm-hmm.
We can see where we can go tomorrow.
That's fine. We need to finish this task anyway. Are we done holding hands? Should we skip back to the group together, or thank you.
Just gonna let go, slap your hand. It's like try and connect to these. Just starts walking on off.
Revlis is gonna take a moment, take a couple deep breaths, look around at just the beautiful land that's around him, but his eyes couldn't feel more dead. And for the first time here in this valley, he's feeling a whole lot of guilt and regret. Here we go again. Okay. Okay. I do not want to hear what Ori has to say about this. And then he's gonna walk after everyone else and catch up.
Seraphina, you see Lucero kind of rejoining the group in your peripheral vision, and then seeing Reblis rejoining the group in your peripheral vision.
She's gonna turn around to see if she can figure out what they were doing and why they're catching back up, because she thought they were still behind her. Does Revlis look off? Like, can she see anything on him?
Give me a perception check.
Okie dokie. Trying to use my tiny dice. Ooh, 19 plus 7. 26?
Cool. So 26. You... It's less of a glance and more of a stare as you kind of take a real hard look at your friend. And you don't see any marks or anything that look out of place. But you do see fear on Rebels' face. No, it's not permanently affixed. He does button himself back up as he does.
She's gonna let Lucero pass her and fall back to where Revlis is, and she's going to, like, fall in pace beside him and then grab his sleeve real tight, gripping it as tight as she can. Not his arm, just, like, the fabric, but, like, clenching it so he can't move away. You're going to tell me what's going on right now.
Are you sure you want that right now?
Yep.
I'm in a pact with a powerful Fey being to give them a soul in 100 years. And this pact is eating me alive, decaying my flesh as we speak.
How long has that been going on for?
About 5 weeks.
She's gonna let go and punch him in the arm.
That was a good one.
Which does 0 damage.
Zero damage, as we've concluded.
0 damage.
He still recoils.
What were you thinking? We agreed to help each other. You said I could help protect you. And you said no more lies.
Yes, and I meant that, Seraphina, but there are bigger things happening at the moment than...
Oh, Okay,
Me.
so if big things are going on, then all of a sudden it's okay to lie, even though we agreed not to. So I can just start keeping things from you anytime something else is going on?
Depends on how big the thing is.
Oh, okay, so promises just mean nothing.
No, Serafina.
If it's conditional, it's not a promise.
And Revlis is just going to start almost panting in a way where he's like, I, yes and no. Well, and then he's gonna let out a growl, just a frustration, not directed towards anyone, but yes, yes, you're right.
I know. If you don't tell us and it gets worse, that only makes the problems we're dealing with harder, too. You realize that, right?
Yes, I do. But I want to get one problem done at a time, and we've been on this problem for so long.
I get that, but we don't have that luxury. You look scared, and you don't look scared fast. So I don't know exactly what's going on, but pretty sure we need to take care of this. So what's going on right now? You said you're in a deal. Why are you scared right now?
And Revlis is going to do the same thing he did to Lucero. He's going to shove his hand right up next to Serafina's face. What does this look like to you?
It looks normal, right, Zach?
So, Serafina, give me. This has nothing to do with what you're doing, but give me a religion check.
Oh, okay, yeah. Completely unrelated. 13 plus. I'm good at religion. 5, 18.
You look at Revlis's hand, and it looks normal. It looks less weathered than it did when you first saw him, but he's been, on the upswing since that business in the Cove. And then you hear distantly the sound of a hammer striking an anvil. And it rings. And you hear that 4 or 5 times. And the circle on Revlis's hand begins to kind of fade into view. And as it looks, and as it fades into view, it starts as just a dark spot and then eventually devolves into the necrotic reality of what it is. And you don't hear anything, but you just feel a word in your mind. Cursed.
Well, it just changed. It did look normal, and now it looks
You can see
really,
it.
really bad.
You can see it then.
If it is like the circle and like lots of black
Yes.
lines, yes.
Yes. Yes.
Pretty sure you're cursed. So we're going to need to find a way to remove that.
And Serafina, as you are talking with Revlis, you see the spot begins to fade back out of view. The black spider veins recede. It looks normal again.
Does it look the same to you now?
Turn my hand around and look. It's still there, right?
It is.
It's still there. It's still there. Right there in the center. You
No,
can't miss it.
No, I believe you. It faded for some reason, but I did see it. I don't have any spells prepared to help with that right now, but
No.
I'll work on it tonight.
Stop that right there, because you're right. You're right. We promised no more secrets, and I've been keeping far too many secrets. Do you remember that feast in the forest? Our first week traveling with everyone. Do you remember the Fae? Do you remember when I told you to look away?
Yes.
Well, I am the biggest idiot and the most selfish hypocrite that has ever existed, because I looked. I wanted to see what was going on.
I don't.
And because I looked, I'm a cursed man. That is where this comes from. And like I said, I have to provide a soul to these creatures. And it seems like they want to collect. They want to collect quickly. But this can't be our worry right now. We need to get on the road with that prince. Because if the others get back before we do with him, everything will have been for nothing. Now, I'm going to tell you something else, Serafina, because there are no more lies here. I don't care if I live or die. I've lived well enough. Not the life I should, but I've lived well enough. But I care about you. And I care about Espen, and I care about Ori. Deep down inside Lucero, Dante is somewhere in there. So I care about Lucero too. And I don't want to see a millstone around any of our necks because we failed to bring Carrick home.
Is it my turn now?
Please.
I don't think you're selfish or a hypocrite for making a mistake. But I think it's very selfish and hypocritical of you to say who you care about, but then to tell me I'm not allowed to worry about you. You don't decide who I worry about. And I can do two things at once. You said you had 100 years to provide a soul, right? That gives us time to figure it out. But I want to work on your hand first. Eventually, we're going to have to set up camp anyway, so when we're doing camp, I can research Zen. I'm not going to just let you die. And you can't ask me to.
Serafina. Thank you.
As the two of you stand there, Serafina, you hear the sound of hammer and anvil again. Revlis, you hear it, as well as everybody else, as Carrick announces, "All right, here we are." And that is where we're going to take our break. We're all going to go grab tissues, and trim our rugs and sweep our pools and vacuum our lawns, and we will be right back. Welcome back, folks. We are here on the Stone Lord's Folly. Our crew just arrived at their pit stop before figuring out how to get young Carrick back to Corin before his legitimate brother. But we are so he calls out and says, "All right, we're here." And you see that there is this big open like open air forge that all of it is kind of um it's very spread out. There's not like a building per se. There's a lot of overhangs and covers, but it all seems to be kind of like one big like pergola with the gazebo with another pergola kind of around it. And you see there is this half orc woman that is quenching some kind of steel. And as the mists, the steam kind of roils off of her, you see she's wearing the stick leather apron and has a red bandana around her forehead. And very short, cropped black hair. She looks up and goes, "Carrick, is that? What are you doing here? Who are you? Who are
Tori
these
looks like
people?"
she's seen a ghost for a second.
He shares a girl. Howdy. It's yeah, no, it's me. It's me. Yeah, I brought some friends. I'm taking a trip. And there is a very pregnant pause as the two kind of look at each other. And she says, "Well, it is about time you took a trip." I'm sorry. I'm Hattie. This is my forge. How can I do anything for you folks?
um, Carrick just said you might have supplies for us.
Oh, yes. I don't keep much around, but whatever I have is yours for the taking. Um, and you see she puts down the steel and the tongs on top of this anvil, and pulls her apron off and hangs it up. And she's just wearing this like very like soot stained, loose cream colored tunic, and some brown leather pants with tall boots. And you see Carrick walks over to another anvil and forge and takes an apron off of a hook over there. Um, it seems to fit him quite well. And as he takes his warhammer out and sets it on the anvil, and you see he begins to move around the forge, leaving you guys here with Hattie. He goes, "So you're taking Carrick away?"
home, potentially, so to
Mhm.
speak.
Well, he will have a hard time thinking of it as home, but it is time that he went anyway. Excuse me. There's I have some healing potions for my last trip out. Um your See, she looks over your shoulder at your maul, and she goes, that looks like it could use a little love. Do you mind?
No, if you got the time for it, sure, yeah. It's been with me for a couple of years now. Uh-oh.
Sorry about that. Don't know what happened. The things just crashed on me.
Welcome back.
Hello.
And she goes, yes, no, I can see that. It has certainly been through the ringer. It looks like, as I imagine all of you have been to get here.
Something like that. Yeah, sure. Or kind of like snaps out of it, unstraps the hammer from her back and hands it over.
And you see, for the first time in a while, this individual does not kind of recoil at the weight of them all. And you see she holds it up and inspects it and kind of just runs her hands over the over the steel and says, "Okay, I see. I see. Um, it's actually in much better shape than I thought. I assumed there would at least be cracks or something. That's." And you see she runs her fingers over the maker's mark and goes, taps it with her finger. Well, that explains it. Where did you get this?
It's originally a piece that my mother started.
And you see she continues to just kind of like tap and rub on the maker's mark. And she goes, I didn't know I was an ant.
Yeah.
And she puts them all down and then pulls you into this big hug.
Or he fucking freezes. She doesn't know how to handle this.
She senses the apprehension and just kind of like pulls you back, like by your shoulders. And as you're now face to face, this close, you see the the way her eyes sit in her head, and the way that her lip curls. She looks a lot.
uh, just talked about this place a little bit. I didn't realize we had people out this way. Or he's not looking at this person.
And she goes, "Yeah, no, we've got a few all over the place. Well, shoot, none of us really keep in contact, and and that's not for any reason or whatever. It's just not really how we not really how we were brought up.
No, Mom said she moved around a lot, at least until she met Dad.
Is your dad the 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 tiny fella? Well, I guess they're all tiny by my standards. He works with instruments, right?
Yeah. Bard. Always said it was, got really ballsy when he met, Mom. And, apparently,
Your dad used to kick so much ass. And you think about your father, your old man, and his fingers have a touch of the arthritis, but they are fine craftsmen's hands. To think of them doing any sort of violence is almost unbelievable.
he, hasn't picked up a blade as long as I've known him, but he makes things now. Instruments. Lutes and lyres mostly.
Yeah, no, he liked his strings. Oh my goodness. And your mom, she had a thing for musicians. Don't tell your dad that,
I don't think he'd be terribly surprised. Always said she was a bit of a wild heart.
she was that. She when she decided to leave, none of us were really surprised. But she, I'm sure, saw the great wide world, and I didn't. So I think she made a good call. I'm gonna I'm gonna go clean this up.
Yeah. Oriane. That's what she named me.
You see this look of recognition flash across Hattie's face, and she just smiles. Goes, "It's a good name."
Excuse me. She's gonna fucking bolt.
Mm. Well, I'm gonna. She kind of addresses the rest of you and goes, I'm gonna work on this. And she kind of gestures towards a like a set of like chests and stuff. It says, "Go, go nuts. Whatever's in there that you need is yours."
Hey. Thanks. Okay. Serafina, let's look in these chests over here. Okay. Espen will go over and start, like, rummaging through things and look for, you said potions were available. How many can we find?
Roll d4 for me.
4.
4.
Fantastic.
Perfect. So you find 4 greater potions of healing.
Awesome. Is there anything else in these chests as we're going through of interest? Like, is it just like scraps of things, or are there any like books or papers or maps or anything other than just like odds and ends?
So you find like a pack of like rations,
Okay.
and you kind of re-up on your like general adventuring goods.
Okay.
You find some rope.
Hell
Gotta
yeah,
have rope. Yeah, you find some rope,
Okay.
some like pittons, and but you um move something aside and you find this bundle of arrows, Espen.
Okay. All right. Arrows, you say? A bundle of
Mhm.
arrows? All right. Aspen like curls into the crate, like
Mhm.
to reach for the bundle of arrows, and she'll pull them out to examine them.
You pull them out. They are very finely crafted. There are these um like motifs of branches and leaves carved into the shafts, and the tips seem to be made out of this like pale green stone that has been honed to a very, very sharp point and edge, and are fletched in black and yellow feathers.
Um, does any of this ring any kind of bells for it being a certain house? Any kind of motif that's like pale green stone that feels like, you said black and yellow feathers. Would
Um,
any of that go ding ding in her mind as like something, or just they're really pretty to look at?
so nothing particularly. They're just gorgeous. Nothing like jumps
Okay.
out at you as like knowing exactly what the deal is.
Okay.
Um, but if you talk to Hattie, she can probably fill you in.
Okay. Um,
But it is 10, and it is the only time I'll ever say this. This is trackable ammo. So once they're gone, if you don't get them back, they're
what do
gone.
you mean? What do you mean trackable ammo? I think Essen would wait for Hattie to compose themselves and like be in a space that's not. We just witnessed something that I feel like was like really stellar to be witnessing, but now Espen's like, I don't know what to do. I feel like we're in the way. So she'll take the arrows and like hold them for a while and be like pacing around, like watching Hattie, waiting for her to like appear like, I don't know, okay in the moment.
Yeah, so
But
you see Hattie has Ori's Maul, and has a file, uh, and seems to be going around and just kind of like filing down any burrs
um,
um
while
that
she's
have.
focused, yeah, on while she's focused on that, Espen will like approach with like trying to like
Mhm.
calm her anxious like toddler energy of look what I found, look what I found. Um, and she's like, uh, that looks really cool, and it's really awesome to meet you, and it's very exciting to see. Um, what what are these arrows? If you don't mind me interrupting and asking, and they're just like really pretty, and they seem to have a lot of detail. And there's only
Oh,
10 of them.
you see she's kind of like doing this in a trance almost. And as you approach, kind of, um,
Oh,
oh, yeah, I'd forgotten about those. They're, oh, what did I? And you see she like pulls one out of the bundle and she goes, "Oh, that's right. Yeah, this is what was I going to use these for? They're plane binder arrows. At least that's what they're
okay.
supposed to do. I haven't really had the chance to use them, but if something tries to like skip off to another plane and you hit it with it, it'll it'll be stuck.
Oh, and like, do you know if you can like pull it back, or is it just stuck in the one spot, or do you like really know, or like that is really cool? Where did you find those?
Well, we had a big issue with wild blink dogs a way back.
Oh,
And the issue with them is that they pop into a different plane,
yeah,
um, and then they end up popping into your house and tearing it apart. Uh, so
yeah.
yeah, I worked on these, but the problem resolved itself. So I never really got the chance
Hmm.
to try them. You're welcome to take them and
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, that is so interesting. Yeah, we could get a lot of use out of these potentially. And are you sure? I mean, like, what if the blink dogs come back?
I mean, a steak does the exact same thing, so it doesn't really,
Oh, okay. Well,
this is more of a permanent solution. I kind of like them, to be honest. I just really just wanted to know if I could do it. They should
so
work.
they should work. Okay. All right. Listen, I've got a sense about planar things, so I feel like I might know that they're going to work or not. So, if it's okay, yeah, I will take them. And I will let you know. I'll let you know because like I mean, all of what just happened, and that's really great.
Yeah,
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
that was a lot. I
Congratulations. Yeah.
yeah, I wasn't anticipating this today. So,
It's good. It's very good.
yeah, it's great. I'm gonna keep working on this, or I
Okay.
think I'm gonna freak out.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right, thank
Hmm.
you. Thank you. And
Yep.
Aspen like turns with her 10 arrows. Yeah.
Felt.
oh my gosh.
What is everybody else doing?
I think Espen told Seraphina to check out specific chests, so she'll like awkwardly brush herself off. Like there's not really anything on her. It's an emotional brush off. And then she's gonna go look
Maybe.
at the chests.
Cool. So, roll a d6 for me.
D6. Okay. I got a 6.
A 6. Oh boy. All right, cool. So Seraphina, you find a lot of kind of the same accoutrements. The kind of adventuring materials. You find like a plain tent, but then you remember that you have the super cool tent. But you find these boots that are made out of this like blue, like dark blue leather that are kind of trimmed in red, like knee-high boots.
Okay. Well, I could take the tent for Orky because she doesn't like our tent, but I feel like bad taking it if we don't really need it. How do you, what these boots? She's gonna hold up the blue boots.
Oh, I thought I sold those. Yeah, they make you go fast. You click the heel, and they help you move around. Before we used to try to sneak out of the mountains, and the only way to do that is to go up and over. Considering that Raylan is in the pass, always, forever. And that made it a lot easier. Well, it didn't make it easier, but it made it quicker.
Are you trapped here?
Oh, no. It was like I was young. My mom was like, "Don't leave the valley because it's dangerous." And we didn't listen. So
Right. Yes. That makes sense. Parents can be like that for sure. Do you still need these then, or do you want to try to sell them? If you said you thought you already did.
oh no, my running days are over. So you just go ahead and take those.
Sweet. Thank you. She'll hug them to her chest and just awkwardly walk back with the boots.
Cool. You hug them to your chest, and you now realize that like the boots are like the length of your entire torso.
Perfect.
And they're like a size 13.
Excellent. Maybe they'll fit Ori.
Mm.
Or Seraphina can be in one, Espen can be in the other, and they can like kind of jump to click the heels.
Oh my god.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, those are gonna be big. So after you like you hang out with them for a little bit, they should adjust to
Oh,
yeah.
okay. That would be helpful for sure. Sweet. She's gonna walk over to everybody else. It feels really tense.
I feel like we shouldn't have been here, but like we're also here, and yeah,
That
a lot
felt
of stuff
right.
is going on. Should we? How is the princeling doing? Have we checked on him? As Aspen looks over at our princeling, who I assume is still
So you see
going at it.
Carrick is he was like hammering something on the anvil, and now he has out like a little like chisel and is like tink 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 on something on the anvil. And he's like into it.
The zone.
He is very like he's real sweaty and sooty and gross.
That man is locked in.
Yeah, we love to see it.
That's great.
Guys, she stops talking audibly, and in your head, Revelous, you hear, "What are you feeling? Is your arm okay? I think I made it worse."
In his head, he'll respond, "Yeah, it's not great. It's been better. The healing definitely did not heal. But I appreciate the attempt, and I've got lots of things to work on." And then out loud, he's gonna turn to everyone and say, "Should we shouldn't check on Ori. Should we leave her? I feel like
I
don't know, do we leave her?"
don't know. It feels like I would want to talk to my aunt, but then also maybe not talk to my aunt, and then
It seems like family is a very complicated thing. I actually get that. Lucette, no, not you. I don't want to know your thoughts on this one. Serafina, what do you think?
Maybe we give her a couple minutes, and if she doesn't.
Justin, you're muted.
Maybe
Funny
we
enough,
give her-
as you point out to Lucero, if anybody looks over there, he's actually outside, but not wanting to interrupt Ori, just more watching out.
what is Ori doing in this moment? You're muted, Laura.
God damn it, I did it to myself. Ori had, like, she didn't, it's not that she ran, it was very much a, like, I need to get out of here, or I am also gonna freak the fuck out. So it was a very intent and purposeful exit. She did not run, though. God damn it.
Can't cause a panic. Arms
Yeah.
down.
No, can't cause a panic. Yeah, no. So she's definitely like out, down around the corner, like pacing. And like pacing back and forth, stops, puts hands on knees, takes a couple of deep breaths. She's freaking out, man.
But we can still see her from where we are.
I don't know if you can. Lucero can. I don't know if the rest of the party can.
Yeah.
So the way this is situated is you guys are like kind of in a field, and the forge is open air and also in the field. So like anywhere you look, you just kind of see around. So
I think she would have wanted to get far enough away that the party would not be able to see her freaking out. So Lucero, if you're gonna go look, you're gonna have to go fucking look for her.
Yeah, it's the way that I envision it is once Ori left, he just simply spun around and just followed after her, keeping enough of a distance to like not really be heard. But it's like,
no.
all right, look, dog, like you do what you got to do, but we can't fucking split up and just be without somebody knowing. So,
But as established, it is an open field with no cover, so you're following 20 feet behind out in the open. She just has to glance over her shoulder.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And with that in mind too, when Revelous turns to like ask Lucero what to do at first, he's gonna be like,
Oh.
where did he go? Oh, there he is. Wow,
Like
they
in the
got a
distance.
long way away. Serafina, what do we do?
I mean, I would say give her some time and check on her, but if Lucero went after her, I'm not sure how that's going to go. So now I'm wondering if we need to go referee.
And
Oh.
yeah, we should probably at least go that direction.
Maybe we just go and watch, and like we
Yeah.
can try to like
Like,
watch,
still-
like make sure
We
they
already
don't.
watched one near murder today. I don't know if I want to just go and watch.
No. I'm not saying like watch if it starts going badly. Just watch to see if it starts, and then if it starts going badly, then we intervene like immediately.
If I could lend an insight, shield breakers don't necessarily like to be surrounded.
Even by friends?
No,
Oh.
and not family most of all.
Right.
But I just met her, so you guys do what you think is best.
Maybe Lucero
Jesus.
is fine. Like, I mean, they're both tall, so we can.
They're also
Find
both
them.
pretty loud, so like maybe if things go badly, we'll just hear it.
I think you're probably right. I'm too stressed for any of this. Revels is just going to take a seat right there on the ground.
Yeah, floor time seems like a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Floor time.
Floor time is a good idea.
Floor time.
always.
You know what? Sometimes shit gets too real and you just need floor time, y'all.
Yeah.
100%.
So
Oh,
regulated.
Yeah. So Ori's gonna like march and like keep marching and then march a little further. Are you being stealthy at all, Lucero?
He's gonna be as stealthy as he can be.
Well, go ahead, roll me.
In his
go ahead,
plate
roll me
armor.
some stealth.
No, I don't. Lucero doesn't wear plate armor. It's Dante did, but
Oh.
Lucero doesn't.
Is that like
Lucero's-
a disadvantage or?
Lucero is a Dexy boy.
I love a Dex Paladin.
That's gonna be a 17.
Hey.
That's a perception.
Mhm.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
I would say, or you don't realize immediately that Lucero has followed you. And it's like the initial freak out kind of tunnel visions you into the direction that you're moving. And as you begin to intake oxygen once again,
What?
Nothing. You shouldn't be going alone, even if we are out in an open field. I'm just here. I'm reading a book.
I think I can handle myself, Emberhold.
I know you can, but just because you can do something by yourself doesn't mean you should do something by yourself.
Oh my fucking gods. Just ranting, swearing, cursing, mostly in Orcish, a little bit in Sylvan. Honestly, she's gonna punch a fucking tree. Just turns around and full fucking send into the bark of the nearest tree.
okay, roll an attack.
The 16 on the die plus 8. Yeah, it's 24.
Jesus. All right. So you full send smack into this tree, and the bark layer explodes. At the site of impact, and shards of bark fly everywhere. And there's like a 1/4-inch indent in the meat of the tree, in the shape of your fist.
You guys were worried about being able to hear Orion Shieldbreaker. I'm pretty sure that's not ever going to be a worry. I don't think she knows the meaning of quiet.
Lucero would just continue reading his book that he'd acquired, and not only just keeping peripherals on Ori. He understands that she needs her time, but given everything that we've been through, he's still just, there's something in him that's saying he needs to be there. So he is giving as much of the privacy as he can, as much as he can.
Go back.
Are you going back?
In a minute.
Then I guess we go back in a minute. I'll take a couple
Go
steps.
back, Lucero!
You're not going to talk to me about it. Fine. But you can at least talk with one of them instead of trying to deal with it yourself.
We've talked about this.
It sounds to me that you've found more family. Understandably so. That's a little bit of a freak out. Probably should talk with them about that. Not your aunt, but I'm talking with John, Fee, Espen, somebody.
Yeah, I got plenty to say to fucking John.
Care about him more than you care about me, so at least I threw his name out there. But I will leave you be as you've requested. Just trying to help.
Amber, hold.
What?
Reckless attack. One shot straight to the fucking face. That's a 26 to hit.
A 26 will hit.
It is a short swing straight to the fucking jaw. Like, perfect twist of the hip. Straight to the dome. Where's my D6? There's my D6. That's not a D6, Laura.
The square one.
That's the square one.
Listen, there's a lot going on right now. That is 9 points of bludgeoning damage to the dome.
Can Lucero give me a strength saving throw, please?
Yes, I can, and I'm going to be using my brand new dice that came in from my Grim Hollows Kickstarter set.
Hey.
That is going to be a 21.
Okay, 21. This comes out of nowhere and staggers you. But you're able to keep yourself upright on your feet.
Okay. Now we're fucking square.
I have one thing. What is your fucking problem?
You decked me out of nowhere after we dealt with that Fae bitch?
I'm not talking about that fucking hit. I'm talking about everything since I've been fucking back. You, everybody else around you, I've been nothing but trying to be helpful for every one of you. And yet I met with so much resistance. It is fucking annoying, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know what I can do to earn your trust. I've told you all, I am not Dante. Stop trying to make me him. No matter how many punches you give me, no matter how much sass I get, no matter the side eyes, I will not be him.
You done?
For now.
Great. Dante was lovely. He really was. A bit thick in the head, but sure, you take what you can get. I don't give two shits, bro. I'm not trying to bring Dante back. You have made it abundantly fucking clear that Dante is not coming back. And unlike the rest of the fucking party, I've accepted that. Maybe we just don't get along, dude. Or maybe there's something a little off-putting about the first instance we interacted. You were ready to square up as we were trying to get to safety. So excuse me if I'm gonna be a little on edge.
I'm trying. That's all I've been
Good
doing.
for you.
Is trying.
It takes time, Emberhold. No one's fucking perfect. In case you haven't noticed, I'm kind of a stubborn bitch.
You don't
Espen
say.
is... I did, in fact. Just now. Espen is stubborn and cagey. Serafina is doing what she can. But that girl is in over her head. She's come leaps and bounds from when I first met her. And she is trying her fucking best to keep the rest of our chuckle fuck asses afloat. Don't even get me started on fucking Silver. We are all trying, Emberhold. We are all holding on by our God's damned fingernails. So I'm sorry if our reactions haven't been picture perfect. But fine. If we are trying, then I guess I can try and bury the fucking hatchet. Is that what you want?
Something.
Fine.
Better than nothing.
She just kind of bares her teeth, marches back towards the fucking forge, snarling in Orcish. I swear to God, men, fucking hard-headed, dumbass, motherfucking cocksucking son of a bitch, all in Orcish, just the whole way back to the forge. Just ranting about men and the fact that they are infuriating, every last one of them.
I think for Lucero, as he's walking back, he's like, in his head, he's saying, I don't see what you see in this group. But whatever it is, I hope to come to comprehend what it is.
So yeah, you see the party sees Ori marching back. You probably heard bits and pieces of that, or at the very least raised voices.
Oh, yeah.
And then, the sound of a tree exploding. Marches back, her face is flush, she's scowling, she's got her fists bunched up, and she comes to a stop, huffs out a breath, squares her shoulders, and her face goes blank. Aunt Hattie?
You see, she gets up from the grindstone, and she's like grinning ear to ear. Um, and she goes, "Yeah, I get it. Men are the worst." In Orcish.
Thank God. Yeah, no, Revelus understood every last bit of that.
Yeah.
Revelus speaks fucking Orcish. And in Orcish, she'll reply, "I'm sorry for my reaction. It was a lot, and I've been dealing with a lot."
You deal with things just like your mother did, I swear.
Yeah, that's
I,
where I got the
however,
temper.
have to compartmentalize. So I did this, and she hands you back the maul, and you see it is in pristine condition. Um, every burr, every scuff has been eliminated. Um, you see the Maker's Mark has been like buffed and now shines. This is now a +1 maul. We had a +1 to all attack and damage rolls with this weapon.
It was already a +1 maul, my love.
I meant to say it's a +2.
Yeah, you plus one
Plus
more.
one to the plus one.
Plus another
+1
one.
to the +1.
Plus another one is what I meant to say.
The assistant to the assistant manager.
I love you.
How is our
Uh,
Ori calmed down, but we would have seen her energy approaching us at like it would have been seeping off of her, I assume.
oh
But-
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No. It takes her a second for her to get her shit together. No doubt about it. She's a fucking barbarian. Everything she feels is always cranked up to fucking 12.
Uh, mm, uh, hey, Ori, where is Lucero? He followed behind you.
Oh my god, you killed him.
Wait, did Lucero like follow a little bit after?
Yeah, you guys would definitely feel like the heat start to rise as he starts to slowly approach, but he doesn't get terribly close. But it's still warmer than what it was before.
No, I didn't kill him.
Okay. Yeah, I think I can feel it. I can feel like my fur is funky. Okay, I just I don't know what to say in this situation. Are you all right? Can we help you with something in this moment?
Literally her least favorite question. Are you all right? Hate it so much.
The only thing Espen knows how to do. What do you mean?
See her, like, she makes a face kind of similar to the scrunch face that Espen makes, which is a little weird. Fine, I will be fine.
Okay. See, Serafina, she'll be fine. They're both fine.
Hi. Yeah. She's gonna lean over to Espen. Every time she says she's fine, she's lying. I don't know why that's the word she picks, but it's always the word she picks.
Yeah, but like we can't. I don't think we can do anything about it right now
Yeah,
because
no,
she
I
definitely
agree. I
doesn't look
just-
fine. And based off of what I'm feeling, with she kind of like glances up without turning her head, in the direction of Lucero. Based off of what I'm feeling, they
What do you
did
mean,
not
like, what you're
kill each other, but like,
feeling?
ooh, what?
What do you mean what you're feeling?
Don't you feel the like the tension in the air?
Oh yeah, tension.
Yeah,
Right.
and the heat.
Like a figurative. You can't feel heat.
What do you mean?
Heat is just like it's like a scientific thing, and it like cooks your food and whatever. But like you
Yes.
don't feel it. I thought you were just talking about like the hypothetical. Like,
No, when you sit in front of a fire, what does it feel like?
it feels like I'm sitting, and there's air.
First of all, if you're going to talk about me, you should probably lower your voices. Second of all, what do you mean you don't feel heat?
My voices. This is normal. This is lowered. I lowered it.
I'm not lowering it anymore. What do you? Yeah, say,
No,
see?
like you can like read about heat and cold in science books, and it like affects the world around you, but you don't feel it. That's just silly. You like.
Do you
don't
feel this?
Oxygen.
And Aspen reaches out and like pinches you.
Yes, I feel that.
You can feel
Well, stop
hot and
doing
cold.
it.
Knock it off!
like that, but it's hot and it's cold. The opposite.
It feels like you're getting pinched when you feel hot and cold.
Well, if you
Oh,
get too
this-
hot or too cold, sometimes.
This is why I didn't have kids. Right. Sometimes I
See,
forget.
and Ori looks at her aunt with like, help me written across her face. Do you see what I'm dealing with?
This is all you, sweetheart.
See, now you understand why I was a little freaked out earlier. Yeah? You get it now?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Trust me, I get it.
At least you just have the one pointing at Carrick.
Yeah, and you're taking them with you.
Yeah.
That,
Oh, fuck, I am! Oh, no. The realization hits like a truck. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, I'm going to die. I'm going to die, or I'm going to kill him.
Let's not do
Lucero.
either of those options.
yeah, no, you're gonna feel that a lot.
Okay, all right. You got anything to drink?
Oh, yes, of course. It. Oh, sorry, family sport. And you see she goes into a crate and pulls out a bottle of fire wine, and pulls the cork out and takes a swig and then hands it over to you.
Or it takes that shit and chugs like a good quarter of it.
You just keep that. You're gonna need it.
Yep. I'm just gonna walks to like one of the corners of the forge and just sits on a bench and just chugs for a bit and eventually just kind of hangs her head.
It's about that time that you hear the metallic pinging and scraping sounds kind of lower from the direction that Carrick is working. And he comes over in his apron, and he like looks at Hattie. He looks at Ori and looks at Hattie and looks at Ori and goes, "Are you guys?" No. That's not it. Anyway, I'm finished. and I think I'm ready. I'm ready to go. And you see his warhammer. He's taken the Iron Peak sigil off of the in the middle, and he's placed it on one face of the hammer, and on the other one, you see there is a uh, triangle with a pickaxe and two axes set behind it, in silver and this metallic green color that's on the other side. And he goes, I didn't want to forget where I came from, no matter where I end up going.
Good addition.
And if our journey to Corin is as eventful as I'm sure your journey getting here was, I'll have plenty to add to it when we get there.
I don't think it'll be safe for us to try and leave tonight, if I'm being honest. Karek, do I have to call you Your Highness now?
Oh, please don't do that.
Okay. Yeah, no, that felt really weird. Thank you. First Light. Is that all right? Is that all right with everyone?
Yes.
Yeah.
Seraphina's like, don't poke the bear. Agreeing to whatever Ori says.
Sure.
Yeah. First Light sounds great.
And he goes, yeah, I gotta bundle up some stuff back home. I gotta find my armor. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere.
You leave it at the bar?
No, I never go to the bar in armor. What do you think I am?
Drunk?
Drunk.
Yeah, not when I get there.
I mean,
etiquette.
it should be pretty fast to find your armor, so right? Because your house is pretty small, so
You know
there's
what?
not
This is the
that many
second time you've
places.
called my house small, and I let it go the first time.
Yes. Is that good? I just was being factual.
Yeah, it's not a bit. She's been with you from start to finish, the whole way through. You didn't
Whole way through.
find her
From the jump.
at a circus.
She's been with me for even longer as well.
Or some
No, I've never been to a circus.
demonic Jack in the Box. Nothing. She's been with you the whole time.
The demonic Jack in a Box actually makes Ori snort with laughter. I'm sorry, Fee. That was wild.
Yeah, I mean that's like a wind-up toy. People can't even fit in those.
Oh, it's gonna be a trip, isn't it?
Yeah,
Ori's gonna finish that bottle of fire wine.
You
Just the
didn't.
whole thing.
You were really focused. Apparently she doesn't feel heat or cold.
Yeah, because
Oh, we
that's normal.
No.
What do you mean
No. You feel.
I mean, technically, you feel warmth, I guess,
Yeah.
not necessarily feel heat.
Well, yeah, but okay.
Do you feel warmth? Do you feel chilly?
I feel warmth when I'm with people I like, and you feel good.
Would it be too
It's
much
like a
if...
figurative phrase.
Interesting. Would you put your hand in this forge for me? Just tell
That's
me what you
exactly
feel.
what I was thinking!
Grab out a
No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that.
No, let's not. Can we not? We don't. I don't know if we've got enough juice in us to put your hand back on if it melts off.
Well, no, I have
It's fine,
4
we're not
greater
going to
healing
test it.
potion.
Not going to
No,
test
it
it.
can still injure me.
That's not
Espen,
what we're trying to...
Espen, we're gonna need those. Espen, we're gonna need those. We are. Look at me in my eyes and tell me we're not gonna need all of those fucking healing potions.
We're going to need all of those healing potions, and I used a spell already, so I can't heal, so...
Precisely. So,
Ah.
we need to get some food. I need to get some food. Looks at the
Yes.
bottle. How long has this been sitting in that cabinet?
How old are you?
29?
Oh, I guess 30 years?
Jesus Christ.
You're only 29?
Yeah?
Okay. That's
I
fascinating.
had the shit kicked out of me for a couple of years, so yeah, it's a little rough.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, I know a thing or two about that.
I guess
Rough
I just
29.
didn't realize like how fast other people go on adventures and stuff. That's pretty young. But you're doing great for your age. That's fantastic.
Yeah, tell that to my fucking joints.
Yeah, no, we bought that. I had that, and that's how your mom told me she was leaving. As
Oh.
So we should probably finish it then.
Well, I may be my mother's daughter, but I'm also my father's daughter. So before we head back, I will make sure to send word.
Just don't be a stranger.
I don't intend to.
And you see she pulls you into a hug.
One that Oriane actually reciprocates. Sorry, I'm just really enjoying watching Hyacinth freak out about the whole thing.
And as you pull away, you see she like very hesitantly puts her hand like on the side of your face and just smiles. Good luck.
Well, if I don't die, I imagine I'll see you in a couple of years.
Considering I have no intention of dying, I'll be waiting.
Or he's gonna chug a little more of the bottle, hand it back to her aunt.
All right, so let's I know it's getting dusky. I have to cook enough food. I have to cook 5 times the food that I'd normally cook. So head on back. We'll get all packed and then off we go.
Off we fucking go.
And Carrick gathers his stuff, grabs his warhammer, and heads back to the house.
I mean, obviously we follow.
Yeah.
As we're walking, Seraphina's gonna walk next to Revlis with the giant boots and go, here, and she's just gonna shove them at him. Sorry for, hating you. I've never done that to anybody before, right? So the boots are yours. And she said, if you hang on to them for a while, they'll fit you. Okay, she's gonna start speed walking to get like kind of closer to the front of the group.
Revlis is going to reach out. He's going to try and grab onto her shoulder to stop her from getting away. Is she gonna really try and get away there?
I don't know that she'd specifically try to dodge the shoulder, but she is speed walking as fast as she can to try not to get stopped. So maybe a roll off?
Sure.
Rollies.
Yeah, let's do it.
Sweet. What would that be? Like dex save?
Yeah.
Probably.
I'd say, yeah, Dex. Opposed dexterity.
Ooh, that's not one for me.
Oh dear.
That's a 14 for me. So
It's rolling really good.
Reynolds will grab her shoulder, but he's noticing that she really doesn't want to talk there. He's just going to kind of turn her quickly towards him, look her in the eyes. Don't apologize. Sometimes old farts like myself need a little smack now and again. You did good.
Careful what you wish for.
He's gonna take his hand off her shoulder, just kind of like take her chin, just kind of push her chin up, and like, it's all right, we'll be fine. I've got you, you've got me. Go on. And he's gonna let her turn and walk off.
She'll walk slower, but like clearly awkward, little relieved, but very awkward still.
Reynolds gonna take a look at his boots, and be like, "These are fucking massive."
Seraphina, as you go to walk off, you hear the ringing of hammer on steel from the forge behind you.
Okay.
And then you hear it all around you.
Oh.
Slow, consistent tempo. That bright, ringing sound. And that is where we're going to end our session for tonight. Folks, thanks so much for hanging out with us. If this was your first time hanging out with us, you have no idea what's going on, but that's totally fine. We're mostly just here on vibes anyway. But if it was your first time, you should catch up. So next week, you know what's going on. All of our episodes are available on YouTube and also in the VOD. Here on Twitch, we drop the new episodes every Monday after we have played. So this one will go up on Monday. Again, you should also hop on our Discord where we're going to talk about a whole bunch of stuff, I'm sure. You can know what we're doing, what we're getting into. Just ask us all your questions. And if it's not a secret, we'll tell you. Again, thanks so much for hanging out with us. We're so thrilled to have you here. My name is Zach Savage, and I've been your lore master this evening. You can find me on all the important socials at Zach Savage Lore. And I'm going to turn it over to my lovely team here, who's going to tell you who they are and where you can find them. And we're going to start with Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Justin.
Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in tonight. I am GM Justin. You can find me at all my socials at Forever GM Justin. You can also find me over at Roll D5. We specialize in playing indie TTRPGs. I got to play Lucero Emberhold. Both he and I use he and pronouns. And thank you all for tuning in to the little crash out that he had with that punch. It's fine. We're just gonna continue on with it. It's whatever. Real quick, you can find me tomorrow. You can find me again tomorrow over at Don't Kill My Character, where we continue on with our Camarilla table playing our BTM chronicle known as Singwin Scourge. We're getting close to the series finale, so we got big fights going on. You should probably join in for that. I'm hoping my character can make it out, but we'll see. We'll figure it out. It's fine. We're going to go on vacation. I'm not even worried about it anyway. My storyteller's probably not watching this, but yeah, no, that's it for me. I go ahead past the you can follow me to keep track. Follow me on my socials to stay in loop. With that being said, Laura, you're up.
Hi, hello, good evening, folks. You can call me Laura22 or Laura22. My pronouns are she, they, and tonight I have been Crash Out Supreme of this chuckle fuck of a party, Orient Shieldbreaker, Barbarian Fighter. Congratulations, it's Wednesday, you found me. Here I am. On Fridays, you can find me over at Crit Hit Chronicles for our spiritual sequel to the Hitlerian Studios video game, Baldur's Gate 3, a little something something called Shadows over Baldur's Gate. We're currently stuck in the Feywild, and we're hunting a smuggler who's been fielding shit to the Cult of the Dragon. It's a whole thing. I'm sure it'll be fine, guys. Coming down the pipeline, I've got a delightful chronicle with the likes of the Playmat DM of Kindred and Kin coming to your Twitch streams soon, TM. I'm so excited, guys. Like, Matt's working his fucking ass off getting this editing done. It's going to be extra as hell, and I'm here for it. Other than that, the next big thing that I've got on the docket, most likely, potentially, maybe, we'll see, we're talking about it, is a little LARP called The Night in Question. If you want a splatterpunk good time in the middle of the Texas desert, you should check out jackalope/larp.com. And if you want to see what else I'm going to be working on, check out my website, lauratutu.com. Sam, go.
Hi. Hi, guys. My name is Sam. I go by Utah Indie on both Instagram and Twitch. Holy hell! What a session tonight. I have been your pirate gunslinger Revelous Noge. I don't have anything else to say. Hyacinth.
Hi, I'm Hyacinth. My handle's Hyacinth Wonders everywhere. I just want to say real quick, when Ori came back and said she was fine, I don't know what the weather did, but it sounded like thunder outside my house. It definitely didn't make me feel jumpier, but that's great. Very immersive experience tonight on my end. When I'm not here, I do cosplay skits and I do my own gaming streams, so just look around for that, I guess. Yeah, and tonight I'm Serafina. I don't know. It's an emotional roller coaster for everybody. Bye.
Hi, everybody. I'm Pyrea. You can find me on all socials as Pyrea. I post about stuff when I do stuff. I was Espen, our Oblivion Ranger / Druid, who is just trying to make everybody happy. It'll be fine, everybody. It's okay. Yeah. Zach, take it away or wrap it up. Yes. I guess that was it.
Yes, that sounds like an appropriate spot
Yeah.
to pass it on over to me. Of course, folks, if you had any issues with any of the decisions that I made tonight as the DM of this campaign, you're welcome to meet me behind the Denny's on 422, where you can settle it there. You will have to get in line behind every single one of my players, but I promise I will try to stay upright so everybody gets their shot. That's it for us. Join us next week as we prepare. I feel like we just got here, but we are preparing to leave the Green Steel Mountains, and I'm sure that will go so very well. Good night, everybody.